Hey guys, I'm N64 and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. You will need the classic controller. Oh yes. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, this is my favourite game of all time, ever. Things have come close, things like Fallout 3, but nothing can beat this, in my eyes. This is perfect. This is such a beautiful game. To be honest, I think this has stood the test of time very, very well. Compared to graphics these days, fair enough, maybe not. But who cares about graphics when this gameplay is so amazing? One of the best stories in any Zelda game, I think. I've not finished Skyward Sword yet, but I do like that, but can't hold a flower to this, I'm afraid. 3DS remake came out last year. I ironed out a lot of flaws with this game. Well, there's only really one thing I'd say about this, and you can't really fault it on that, which is it's a bit jerky, the frame rate. It's not like, obviously, you know, this was 1998, but it came out on the best home console ever made, Nintendo 64. I'm going to press start in a minute, because when it goes into this hole we are going to get a bit of spoilers. Yes, I'm going to press it now. Okay, we are English. Now, I have a story to tell. Well, I have many stories to tell about this, but the main story I have to tell is that... Whoa, come on then. I think my batteries are running out. Is there any way for me to check? I don't think so, because I'm using a Wavebird here. Let me just change these batteries. Hopefully it won't come up with any message or something, but it probably will do. No? No messages. That's fine. Battery 1, battery 2. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Linkachu. Yeah, I have stories to tell, but we'll get into them in later episodes, because this is the first part of an epic game. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the Fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest The source of life has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Enter flyby mode. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this flyby, but it never gets old. Oh.
Hello. Hey.
Even now, this game looks beautiful. 13 years after it were released. And 3DS Remake, when it flies into that fence, when the flyby flies into the fence, or when Navi flies into that fence, if you will play that bit in 3D, that's one thing that stands out in my mind from that game. That just looks amazing. I love that. So this is Link's house, or Linkachu's house.
Hello.
Hello, Linkachu, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Linkachu, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? It seems Linkachu's just the same as me. Very lazy boy when it comes to bed and getting up. I must admit that. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Fair enough. And this is Link's house. Can you do this yet? No, you can't. Okay. Let's get out and enter the Kokiri Forest. Green-haired girl. Yahoo! Hi, Linkachu! Okay, well, let's be polite. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Linkachu. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Linkachu. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honour to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree. Well, yes we will do. Let's look at this sign. Linkachu's house. And there seems to be some sort of picture here. Oh, let's... Oh, come on, yeah, this controller's just not working. Come on. Ah, this isn't gonna be good. Yeah, it's not the batteries then, obviously. Oh god, come on. Right, if I can just get through this part, I'll be happy. Yeah, it keeps stopping for some reason. That ain't me, by the way, guys. That is my controller for some reason. Maybe because of the wireless channel, I'm not sure. Let me just see if it is actually. I'll change it to something like, I don't know, what's that, 5. Right, let me change it on this. Which way will it be? Bear with me, guys, sorry about this. There we go. Right, let's see if it was the channel. It seems to be okay now, maybe it was the wireless channel. Okay, right. To go see the great Deku Tree, we need to collect a sword and shield. To collect the sword, we're going to go and see that in a minute. To collect the shield, or to buy the shield, we have to get 40 rupees. Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Centre. It's on the hill just above here. Well, that's good, because I was going up here anyway. So it's time to go and get our sword. Ah, usually get a rupee from that. Hall of Z. Let's go through this small hole. Stand in front of the hole and press something towards it. When the action icon shows enter, press something to crawl into the hole. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Well, yeah. That would make sense. Oh. So many memories from this game, I cannot tell you. Well, I can, and I will, but not in this part. This part's just getting into it, and yeah. Watch out for the rolling ball. Oh. Honestly, guys, you don't know how much I love this game. Visit the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. Well, let's open this chest first. The first chest of the game. You got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with the something. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Well, we have to equip it first, as it said. There we go. And now we have ourselves our sword. Aha! Doing a little butter knife, but you know. So now we need to try and get our 40 rupees. Go on, keep going. There we go. Right, 40 rupees. I'm coming for you. So now we can cut down grass. Can find rupees pretty much everywhere. And we actually got quite a good lucky few rupees out of the grass. It's completely random. Sometimes you do get them, sometimes you don't. You'll find rupees everywhere in this game. This is my daughter's house, by the way. And I've come in here because there are four chests with 1 green rupee and 2 5 rupees. There's also another chest with a recovery heart in it, but we're going to leave that there because we have full health at the moment. So we already have our 40 rupees, but I know of 2 more 5 rupees that we can get. Maybe it's not the channel. Huh. I might have to try my wired GameCube pad in the future. Come on! Oh, oh, it's a good job this episode's not going to be very long, is it? Oh! Oh! Okay, do you know something? I'll show you them 2 rupees another time. Because this is really... Oh my god, could I have had a worse start to an LP? Hi Link2, look this way! Look over here with something and talk to me with something. No, I'm not going to do that. That's just showing you the basic tutorial of how to target and how to talk to people that far away when you target. Alright, let's just get the sword, get the shield and be done. Welcome! Deku shield, 40 rupees. Buy! You got a Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press something to equip it. Press something to crouch and defend. If you press something while something's targeting, you can move while defending. Ah, would you like to buy something else? No. Oliver, you farted, you dirty twat. That's disgusting. When animals fart, it's always really, really bad, isn't it? Well, I seem to be walking better now, actually, so I'll just show you these 2 rupees now. There was a 5 rupee behind that desk or behind the counter in the shop that I did get without telling you. There was 5 rupees for jumping over there, and it started again. Can't be having this, can we, really? Got a Blink looking like he's got friggin' something wrong with him. So yeah, there are plenty of rupees in this area. a nice thing. Right, it's time to go see the Great Deku Tree then. Huh? Oh. Speak. Hey you! Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny! I don't believe it! You aren't even fully equipped yet! How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Well, let's put our shield on, and now talk to it. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Huh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree? Huh? No, I'm just even more happy that we stole his 11 rupees. First enemy of the game. I believe they are... well, let's have a look actually. Speak to Navi while you're locked onto a target. Deku Baba. Though it looks withered, it will hurt you if you touch it. Oh. And they gave us Deku Sticks. On the select item subscreen, you can select it to that or that. Set it to that and swing it with that. When you want to put it away, stand still and press that. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. I won't waste them. Well, no, I probably won't waste them. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh Navi, thou hast returned. Linkachu, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Linkachu, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Hell yeah. Then enter, brave Linkachu, and thou too, Navi. Navi the Fairy, thou must aid Linkachu. And Linkachu, when Navi speaks, use something to listen well to her words of wisdom. Well, so I went to the Deku Tree, but first I'm going to go to the left and right of it. This enemy here is the same, Deku Baba. But there's another Deku stick there. That's something people don't do in Let's Plays of this game. There's a secret gossip zone there, but we're not going to be able to use them for a very while longer. Aha! On the other side there's just another Deku Baba, I think, so nothing to go over there for. But let's enter the Great Deku Tree. That sounded so wrong. Inside the Deku Tree. Well, I'm going to save that for next time, guys. So, I'm Link264, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.